Hey yo guys, what is going on guys? It is me, Nate G, and today we are going to be reacting to a driver that had his gas pedal stuck at 120 miles an hour. I know that I am a little bit late to this, like 8 years late, and this is, yeah, like 8 years late. This is not my video. I will leave the description below to a link to the original video. So yeah, let's get into this.
Flying down the highway at 120 miles per hour.
What? Hang on, 120. I thought the title was just clickbaiting. 120.
The driver dodging cars and deputies. The team behind the wheel isn't running from the law. He called them for help.
I mean, if you can, just try to...
Like, imagine how terrifying that would be. 120 miles an hour. 120. That would just be downright terrifying.
Neutral, and make sure you're a place where you can pull over.
Yeah, I tried it. It won't go.
It won't go?
And his car wouldn't go into neutral?
16-year-old Ellis Lucia called 911 last December, claiming the gas pedal inside his 2011 Hyundai Elantra got stuck.
Hang on. Why? Well, you've got to be very, very talented to be able to drive a car at 120 miles an hour and call 911 at the same time. And you got to think this is in 2012. So, yeah, most likely there is not a button that you push on the car like some of these modern cars do. That it's like, you know those cars with the little button that you push and then it calls for like 911, like if you get into a car crash. I can't remember the name of it, but I know some of y'all know what I mean. But you push the button and then it calls 911, but this car most likely didn't have it because it's a 2011 Hyundai. So to be able to call 911 with a Hyundai with the gas pedal that's stuck going 120 miles an hour, that takes a lot of talent.
For nearly an hour and a half, dispatch.
An hour and a half? What? So he was speeding down the highway for an hour and a half.
Scrambled for solutions.
It won't go into neutral. You can't turn it off. The brake pedal won't work. There's nothing stopping the pedal from being pushed down.
My dispatch was on the phone with him and giving him instructions on how to shut the car down, overpower it. As far as I know, none of that was working.
Deputies followed.
Wow, so even the cops tried telling him what to do and nothing was working.
Followed close behind.
I probably got above 130 trying to...
Above 130?
To catch him.
He says the team kept calm and his eyes on the road.
When I passed him, you know, he was kind of just sitting there holding the hand, steering wheel with both hands, not looking left, not looking right. He wasn't really doing any evasive maneuvers.
News 8 contacted Hyundai about this incident. In a statement, The company said, "We have heard nothing on this, which is extremely odd for a legitimate complaint, but it's interested in seeing the car, saying it would be extremely unlikely for simultaneous and spontaneous total system failures for the brakes, accelerator, and transmission to occur at the same time."
That is insane.
After 113 miles, Lucia...
113 miles. An hour and a half and 113 miles. So let's see. All of y'all math people, put it down in the comments below exactly his average speed. It was an hour and a half, 113 miles, and he was going, they claim he was going 120 to 130. So put that down in the comments below if you guys can calculate that.
lost control of the car. It flipped nearly 5 times. Deputy Williamson pulled up to crushed metal, but the team was still alive.
Glad we were able to help.
How are you still alive? Going 120 mile an hour, then flipping a car over 5 times. How?
Him out though, and it could have gone a lot worse had we not stayed in it with him as long as we did.
The Lucia family did not want to go on camera, but they have hired an attorney.
So guys, if y'all didn't understand what all of that meant, This teen, he is 16, he just got his driver's license. His gas pedal got stuck and he was going 120 to 130 miles an hour. So let's put that into perspective right now. That is... that's twice the speed of the normal highway. Because on a normal highway, you're going 60 to 75 miles an hour is your normal speed limit on a highway. So he is zooming past cars. Everyone is probably looking around, watching him pass. I'm like, what is this guy on? And there are cops coming out from behind him, and they're like, what? Is he like on the run? But no, he is not on the run. He is literally trying to stop his car. But it takes some raw talent to be able to drive a car at 120 miles an hour, okay? And call 911 at the same time. And this is back in 2011 before there was that push button on the top of your car. On the ceiling of your car. Excuse me. But yeah, on the ceiling of your car, you would push it and it would call 911. I want to say it was like on, like ONN. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so this was before the on button where you would call 911 is. So yeah, he had to have been going freaking flipping out, and then all of a sudden, after 130 miles, I believe it said, going 120 to 130 miles an hour, after an hour and a half of driving down a freaking highway, dodging police cars in pedestrian cars. I don't know what you would call them, but after dodging all of that, he finally lost control of the car and flipped the car 5 times. 5 freaking times, and he still survived. I don't know how that happened, but if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you never miss another video. And if you do want me to react to something else, please make sure to put it in the comments section below.